Sorry, I'm running a few minutes late getting started here on Thursday Crossroad Connection. But so glad to be with you for a few moments. And I just wanted to talk about today um, something similar to what Justin talked about on Tuesday, uh, Mother's Day, and sort of an indirect correlation to that. Um, on this past Sunday, after our outdoor worship service, which really enjoyed, Carol and I were able to travel to Gastonia, North Carolina, where my mom and dad live, and we absolutely totally surprised them and had one of those sit out in the driveway, socially distanced kind of Mother's Day celebrations. I had my sister set it up because she lives nearby mom and dad, and she had worked it out where their family was going to come over and visit with my parents, and they did not know that we were also going to be there, but my sister did. So they got started about 1:30 in the afternoon, and we arrived about 15 minutes later. And mom and dad were just really, really surprised and really glad to see us. And so that was a neat thing. And we had not seen any of my family since late February when we had celebrated my dad's birthday. So it was really great to get together, and we were able to give mom Mother's Day gift. And actually, my mother's birthday is this coming Saturday, so we kind of celebrated her birthday a little bit as well. So it was just a good opportunity to get together. I hope that all of you had some great opportunities and some great family time that you were able to participate in on Mother's Day as well. But anyway, the thing that was most unusual about it is, of course, on any occasion when I'm able to be with my mom, uh, we definitely never leave before getting a hug and before uh, doing that kind of thing. Maybe when we arrive, but certainly before we leave. And this was the first occasion where I've been with my mom and did not do that. Not because I didn't want to, I surely did want to, but I also just wanted to be overly cautious and be certain that mom and dad stay safe and stay healthy. And so I uh, did not give her a hug this time. And as I was thinking about that this morning, even I just thought, I did give her a virtual hug. I did give her a hug by the fact that I actually made the effort to drive an hour and a half and come surprise her and dad. I did encourage her in that way. I did encourage dad in that way, and it was a real blessing for us to be with the family, but it was a real blessing for mom and dad to have us there. And I thought, we all have that opportunity, even as we're still just on the front end of maybe being able to get out of the house a little bit and to encounter people face to face, even from a distance, like at our outdoor worship service that we this past Sunday was our first opportunity to get together, and you could get out of your cars, but I know most people chose not to because it was still a little bit cool during that time. But I think this Sunday is supposed to be much warmer, and I think people will be inclined maybe to get out of their cars a little bit more. And I hope that you'll plan to be here for our worship service, our outdoor service at 10 o'clock, and bring your lawn chairs, and you can just set them up right in front of your vehicle. We're still going to have the vehicles parked with a little bit of space in between them, so if you sit down in front of your car there, you'll be able to see some people better than from your car windows, and you'll still be socially distanced. And I think the temperature is going to be really nice for that this coming Sunday. But that reminds me that there's still great opportunities, even from a social distance of 6 feet, to encourage one another and to give virtual hugs. I'm not talking about the gesture of hugging. I'm just talking about what it does for us in our spirit. And it really is an encouragement and an uplifting kind of thing. And I was reminded of one of the verses that we talked about recently in the Wednesday Bible study that I concluded yesterday. uh, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11 says, "Therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as you also are doing." So it's an encouragement for us to continue encouraging and building one another up. And I think virtual hugs are a way of doing that. And I just simply mean uh, the kinds of contact that you can make, the kinds of connections that you can make, even through a screen, via FaceTime or Skype or Zoom or whatever else. Even just sending somebody a text in the morning, just saying, "Hey, I was thinking about you today. I lifted your name in prayer today." Those kinds of things that we do anyway, and oftentimes we don't think anything about it. But it really is a virtual hug. Anytime you touch base with somebody, let them know you're thinking about them. And that lets them know that you love them, that you care for them. And I think it's just an important thing, especially in these days where we've been isolated somewhat and continue to be. But I'm looking forward to some days ahead, I hope very soon, where we'll be able to start getting together again, gathering together in the same place. And we'll still have to be cautious, of course. We want to stay safe, we want to stay healthy, but we want to see one another and get together. Um, I saw a funny meme the other day that suggested that maybe we're not going to be able to get back to handshakes right away, and maybe not even fist bumps. Maybe we'll do like the Little Rascals used to do with the high sign there. That maybe that's fun. Just some ways of greeting one another, but I think it's important for us to continue encouraging one another and comforting one another, lifting one another up, building one another up through what I'm calling virtual hugs, like I was able to do with my mom. I was in her presence, I was close to her, and we just shared a joyous time together. And even though I was being cautious and did not physically hug her, I hope soon to get to the point where I can do that when we get together. And I hope soon to get to the point where I can get back to hugging you guys here at the church, because I love hugs. I remember back my very first vehicle when I was 16 years old. I had a bumper sticker on the back of it that said "Hugs, not bugs." So I've always been about hugs. I think it's just love, just sharing that encouragement with one another. It always encourages me when somebody wants to give me a hug, and I love to do that as well. But whatever your thing is, how you connect with people, giving those virtual hugs right now, I encourage you to keep it up. Keep doing that. We all need that, especially during these times together. So just before I go today, just remember that Sunday we're going to have another outdoor uh, drive up, drive in worship service where we'll still keep the cars spaced out a little bit. You'll be able to get out of your cars and sit in front of them in some lawn chairs, or hey, bring a pickup truck and jump up there in the back. Put a rocking chair up there. You can be like Granny Clampett. For those of you who are my age and older, you'll know what I'm talking about. And enjoy being outdoors and being able to see the folks around you and communicate with them, give some virtual hugs. So I encourage you to do that. Remember that next Wednesday, um, Pastor Tommy Lockwood is going to begin a new Wednesday Bible study. He told me today that it will still be at 3 o'clock. So you can look forward to that starting next Wednesday. Pastor Tommy will be picking up that Wednesday Bible study. And I don't know yet what he'll be talking about and what passage of scripture he'll be looking at, but I know I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. You guys have a great day. Hope things go well for you. Hope God continues to bless you and to keep you safe and to keep you healthy. And just know that I'm sending out a virtual hug to all of you right now. I love you. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to call me personally. Call Pastor Justin. We want you to know we're here for you. And of course, Pastor Tommy is looking forward. He's already met quite a few folks, and looking forward to meeting others of you. And he's certainly here for you as well. So we love you. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.